Welcome back to our series on mastering the Maritime Simulator. Today, we're diving deep into Phase 2, route planning. This is a crucial skill for any navigator, and we've got 45 minutes on the clock to get it done right. Grab your charts and let's get started. Our mission today is to plot a safe and efficient route from the Singapore anchorage all the way to Port Klang. This isn't just about drawing a line on a map. It's about strategic planning and foresight. We'll be setting up a primary route with at least 10 waypoints. Why 10? Because this journey involves navigating through one of the busiest and most complex shipping lanes in the world, the Malacca Strait. Each waypoint represents a critical decision point, a change in course to safely navigate the traffic separation schemes, shallow waters, and various navigational hazards. Let's begin by dropping our first waypoint at the designated exit of the Singapore anchorage. From here, we'll carefully plot our course to join the westbound lane of the Traffic Separation Scheme, or TSS. It's vital that our entry into the TSS is at a safe and shallow angle, adhering strictly to Colreg's Rule 10. We're not just avoiding land. We're actively managing our vessel's position within a highly structured traffic flow. As we plot each subsequent waypoint, we need to consider several factors. We'll be looking at chart depths, ensuring we have sufficient under-keel clearance at all times. We'll identify and mark any potential dangers like wrecks, shoals, or restricted areas. Our waypoints should be logically spaced, allowing for smooth course alterations. A good rule of thumb is to place a waypoint before each significant turn, giving the watch officer ample time to prepare and execute the maneuver. We're not making sharp, last-minute turns here. We're planning for graceful, predictable navigation. Now, let's talk about the data that brings this route to life. For each leg of the journey, that is the segment between two waypoints, we need to input our planned speed. For this passage, we'll assume a standard service speed of, let's say, 14 knots. However, this isn't constant. We need to identify areas where we might need to reduce speed. These are our expected traffic zones. The Malacca Strait is notorious for high concentrations of traffic, including crossing vessels, fishing boats, and other large commercial ships. We lines mark these zones on our plan and make a note to consider a speed reduction for enhanced safety and maneuverability. With our leg speeds entered, the ECDIS or planning software will automatically calculate our estimated time of arrival, or ETA, for each waypoint and, ultimately, for Port Klang. This is critical for coordination with the port authorities, pilots, and agents. An accurate ETA is the hallmark of a professional mariner. We need to double-check all our inputs, distances, speeds, and any planned stops or delays to ensure our ETA is as realistic as possible. But what if things don't go according to plan? What if the weather turns? That's where our alternate route comes in. A good seaman always has a plan B for this scenario. Let's consider a developing tropical storm in the central part of the strait. Our alternate route will need to deviate from the primary track to seek more sheltered waters, or to simply give the adverse weather a wider berth. We'll plot a secondary route, perhaps one that takes us closer to the Sumatran coast, while still respecting all navigational rules and safety depths. This route might be longer, which means we'll need to recalculate our speeds and ETAs accordingly. The key here is to have this alternate plan ready before we sail. In an emergency, you don't want to be scrambling to plot a new course from scratch. Having a pre-planned, vetted alternate route allows the bridge team to make a quick, informed decision to divert, ensuring the safety of the crew, cargo, and vessel. So, let's review our performance criteria. First, does our route avoid all charted dangers and strictly adhere to TSS regulations? We'll use the system's route check function to verify this automatically. It will flag any potential issues, like crossing a separation zone or getting too close to a navigational hazard. A clear check is our first sign of a solid plan. Second, are all our waypoints logical and spaced according to best practices? We'll visually inspect the route. Are the turns too sharp? Is there enough sea room for each maneuver? Are the waypoints placed in a way that simplifies the job of the officer on watch? The answer to all these questions should be a confident yes. Each waypoint should serve a clear purpose in the safe execution of the passage. Finally, are the ETA and leg details configured correctly? We'll run through the entire plan one last time, checking our speed inputs for each leg and verifying the calculated ETAs. Is the total time for the voyage realistic? Does it account for potential slowdowns in high traffic areas? Accuracy here is paramount. And there we have it, a complete professional passage plan from Singapore to Port Klang. We have a primary route with detailed leg information and a pre-planned alternate route for contingencies. This comprehensive approach is what separates a simple trip from a well-managed professional voyage. It's all about thinking ahead, anticipating challenges, and having solutions ready before they're needed. That's all the time we have for this session. By following these steps, you can build robust and safe route plans for any voyage. Practice is key, so get on that simulator and start plotting. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this breakdown of route planning useful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more maritime training content. Hit that bell icon so you won't miss our next episode, where we'll be getting underway and executing this very plan. Until then, stay safe and fair winds.